Hello and welcome to EduCare 247. Hope you have gone through the previous video which was all about managing scope. Today we are going to discuss about the topic lead a team. This topic is listed as task 2 under people domain and we are going to cover few enablers such as vision and mission, leadership style, value of servant leadership, etc. I recommend each of you to go through all these topics and watch the video till the end. These topics are highly important for upcoming PMP exams. And do not forget to subscribe our channel for upcoming updates on PMP exam. The agenda for today's session are setting up vision and mission for project and organization, support diversity and inclusion, what are the different leadership style and how it's applied based on different situation, what is servant leadership and how it's important in agile environment, and at the last we will solve few sample questions. To accelerate the advent of sustainable transport by bringing compelling mass market electric cars to market as soon as possible. I just stated the mission statement of Tesla car company. Let me state their vision as well. The vision says to create the most compelling car company of the 21st century by driving the world transition to electric vehicles. I think everybody is aware about the Tesla car company, and that's their vision and mission statement is. I'll take few more examples, but before that, let us understand what's the vision and mission statement by definition. Let me highlight it here. A mission statement defines the organization's business, its objectives, and its approach to reach those objectives. And a vision statement describes the desired future position of an organization. Let me take an example of Apple. Apple mission statement says to bring the best personal computing products and services to students, educators, designers, scientists, and consumers in over 140 countries around the world. Every mission statement constitutes business and their objectives. Apple business is personal computing products and support or services. And what is the objective is to bring those products and services to over 140 countries around the world. Now let's say what their vision is. The Apple says to make the best product on earth and to leave the world better than we found it. And as per definition, vision statement is it is a desired future position of an organization. And Apple desired future position is to make the best product on the earth. Now let's talk about a vision and mission statement of a very famous bank in India that we call ICICI Bank. Their mission statement is ICICI will leverage our people, technology, speed and financial capital to be the banker of the first choice for our customers by delivering high quality world-class products and services. Their business is to be the banker of the first choice for their customers. And how they're going to do it? They will leverage their people, technology and speed and financial capital, right? And the objective is to deliver high quality world class products and services. In a similar way, their vision statement is to be leading provider of financial services in India and a major global bank. That's their desired future position. I think by taking these examples, you can easily understand what the mission and vision statement is. Now let's talk about the vision and mission statement with a project perspective. So as a project manager, you are definitely going to lead a team because we are going to discuss about how these are important in order to lead an effective team, right? So as a project manager, you are always going to lead a team or a set of teams. In order to lead it effectively, you must set a clear vision and mission for your project. Now it's not always necessary that your team members to have a vision, right? So rather than they have to find a vision, and who is going to help in finding the right vision or mission? The project manager. So in every organization, whatever the project you are working as a project manager, you should or you must set a clear vision or mission for your team in order to lead it effectively. We just understood what is the mission and vision statement is. Now let's talk about how an organization use mission and vision statement internally as well as externally. Let's first talk about internally. So mission and vision statement is basically guide management's thinking on strategic issues, especially during times of significant change. Many of the times organization goes to a massive change such as leadership change or digital transformation throughout the different functional group, right? So in these times your clear mission and vision statement helps management in resolving the strategic issues. It also helps in defining performance standards. If you don't have a clear mission and vision, then different functional group will have a different performance standards. So if you have a clear vision and mission set by the organization, then all projects come under the organization will have a uniform performance standards. It also inspires employees to work more productively by providing focus and common goals, right? This is very simple. It also guides employee in decision making. So at each and every strategic level, project level, program level, every let's say project manager has to make decision on the project, right? So it's easy to have a clear mission and vision, and it will help them out to decide what need to be done and what need not to be done, right? It also helps in establishing a framework for ethical behavior. Now let's talk about how mission and vision statements help externally. It enlists external support, right? It also creates closer linkages and better communication with customers, suppliers and alliance partners. Mission and vision statement also serve as a public relations tool. Let's understand what is the diversity and inclusion at workplace. Diversity and inclusion is very critical and important for an organization to be global. Let me just highlight it here. Workplace diversity is understanding, accepting, and valuing differences between people, including those of different races, ethnicities, genders, ages, religions, disabilities, and sexual orientations. It also includes with different in education, personalities, skill sets, experience, and knowledge base. Many of the times will have different people will have different thought process, their different behavior, their different knowledge base. But as a project manager, we should always support the diversity and inclusion. Many of the times, project managers face challenges while distributing the work for the people located at different geographical locations. They also face challenges while communicating with them, right? In irrespective of the situation or scenario, we should always have a mindset to support the diversity. We don't have to support by force or choice, but we should have a mindset developed in order to support diversity. Let's also talk about inclusion. Inclusion in the workplace is a collaborative, supportive, and respectful environment that increases the participation and contribution for all employees. You can see by definition how it is important for each and every team member to be participative and to contribute with a full capacity in the project, right? As a PM, we usually lead a team located at different geographical location if an organization is a global in nature, right? We must create a supportive and collaborative environment for effective team performance, right? To support that, if you see, true inclusion removes all barriers, discrimination, and intolerance. When it is applied properly in the workplace, it is natural for everyone to feel included and supported. As a PM, we should always encourage other team members also to have such kind of mindset which support diversity and inclusion. As per the PMI Challenge Triangle, one of the important skills the project manager should have is the leadership skills. Now, what is the leadership? It is the knowledge, skills, and behaviors needed to guide, motivate, and direct a team to help an organization achieve its business goals. As we are discussing about the chapter Lead a Team, in which we are going to understand what are the primary styles or common styles of leadership the project manager should have. The first one is directing. Directing styles of leadership says the project manager uses their expertise to guide team members in what to do. Okay. Now next is facilitating. Facilitating, the project manager enables communication and helps removing roadblocks for the team. The third one is coaching. The project manager advises and makes recommendations helping the teams and other stakeholders achieving their goals. The fourth one is supporting. Supporting is basically the project manager encourages and provides assistance to team members and stakeholders in working through the situations they encounter. Fifth one is influencing. The project manager emphasizes teamwork, team building, and team decision making and works with their team to influence collaborative successful project implementation. Right? So project manager use his influencing skills to team building and team decision making and work collaboratively with the team for successful project implementation. The last one is delegating. The project manager establishes goals and then gives the project to team sufficient authority to complete the work. PM delegates some of the tasks to team members based on their expertise, such as they can delegate the planning or executing work to team members. Many of the times for project managers, delegating to team members some of the work is very difficult as they think they can do the job much better. Let's talk about few situational leadership style which carried by project managers. Project managers may lead their team in many ways. The style a project manager selects may be a personal preference or the result of the combination of multiple factors associated with the project. The style a project manager uses may change over time based on the factors in play. Major factors such as leader or team member characteristics, which includes attitudes, moods, needs, values, and ethics. Another factor is organizational characteristics such as its purpose, organizational structure, and type of work which are being performed in the organization. The third and important factor is environmental characteristics, which includes social situation, economic state of the affair, and political elements. Research describes numerous leadership styles that a project manager can adopt. Few of the project management style or few of the leadership style which useful in resolving conflict, negotiation and other decision making activities. The first one is, let me just highlight it here, is consultative. Okay. This is the bottom up approach, uses influence to achieve results. The project managers consider others' opinion and acts as the servant leader for the team. The second is consensus. The project manager encourages problem solving in a group and makes decisions based on the group agreement. The third one is the participative or democratic style of leadership. This style involves encouraging team participation in the decision making process. Team members own the decision made by the group, resulting in improved teamwork and cooperation. The fourth one is the bureaucratic. This style focuses on following procedures exactly. The bureaucratic style may be appropriate for work in which details are critical or when specific safety or other regulations must be strictly adhered to. The last one is analytical style of leadership. Analytical style of leadership depends on the manager's own technical knowledge and ability. Analytical managers often make the technical decisions for the project and then communicate those decisions to their teams. This is sometimes it is interview style of communication in which the project manager asks questions to get the fact is very common and they get the answers from team. Few of the other situational leadership style that I have listed here. The first one is laissez-faire. It allowing the team to make their own decisions and establish their own goals, also referred to as taking a hands-off style, in which basically project managers ask team to make decisions and follow the same decisions and they should own it. The second one is the servant leader. This demonstrates commitment to serve and put other people first. We will discuss this style in detail in next slide. We'll move to the transactional leadership style. This focuses on goals, feedback and accomplishment to determine rewards and management. The next one is the transformational leadership style. It basically empowering followers through idealized attributes and behaviors, inspirational motivation, encouragement for innovation and creativity, and individual consideration. Right? It basically encourages to transform and how it basically inspired and to get the team motivated for innovation and creativity. The last one is the charismatic. Charismatic style of leadership basically able to inspire, is highly energetic, enthusiastic, self-confident, holds strong convictions and interactional. Combination of transactional and transformational. Now let's talk about the servant leadership style. It was first coined by Robert K. Greenleaf in 1970. This is very common in Agile world. Agile encouraged to follow the servant leadership style in the project. It can be used by project manager, scrum master or any of the project lead. Right? There are few important characteristics that we want to discuss. It says, let me just highlight it here. You are a servant first. Main priority to serve rather than to lead. And it also says focus on needs of others before your own needs. Okay. It also says acknowledge other people's perspectives and give them the support they need to meet their work and personal goals. So basically the kind of support we have to provide which helps them to meet their work goal as well as their personal goals. Okay. It also says, and the very important characteristics is, involve them in decision where appropriate and build a sense of community within your team. So we have to focus on the community building within our team. Few important principles which this style based on. This is serve first, persuasion and empowerment. Servant leaders use persuasion rather than their authority to encourage people to take actions. Few important key practices are: servant leader must have a very good listening skills. They should have delegating skills and connecting followers to their mission. In this video, we have covered few important enablers of task 2, lead a team. This we call part 1. There are few enablers remaining which will be covered in next video release along with the situational questions. Thank you so much for joining me today and watching this video. Keep learning and all the very best for upcoming PMP exam. Also, connect with us on LinkedIn and Telegram for useful videos and PMP exam updates.